wide and roll your shoulders down your back. What we're always looking for when we do this is a long spine. So we're not pushing our bum out and not pushing our chest forward. Long spine, tuck the tailbone under and then lift the arms. And as you lift the arms, straighten the legs. And then drop the arms and go back up to the sky. Lovely. Drop the arms and go back up to the sky. Lovely. Well done. I'm watching, Anne. Good move. Nice. So we're warming up the shoulders, warming up our breath. So breathe in and let go. I think the autumnal weather is very romantic and misty. Nobody else in my household does. But I'm loving the leaves on the ground. So we're going to change the move. It looks like this. Bend the knees, one hand in front, one hand behind. Other side. Good. It doesn't need to be complicated. If you don't like the look of it, just bring your arms in front. Let the breath go. So we're warming up the thighs, the knees, the ankles, and of course, the breath. Inhale, exhale. Good. Let's do one more of those, each side. Maybe start, as always, to turn your head. Now bring the hands in front. In front. Good. Loosen off the shoulders. Loosen off all the way through into your legs. Good. Couple more. Yes, last one. Now bring the hands slowly down. So take this hand to your waist and take this hand over to your knee. And as you do, straighten the leg, the other leg, and then draw the silk up into the sky. So you come down to the knee, bend the knee, and then shift your weight into the air. Lovely. It's a very soothing move. I know that you're very good. You do your Tai Chi already. I know Andrea in particular does Tai Chi a lot. So we're reeling the silk. It's almost as if the silk is between your fingers and your thumb, and you're pushing up. Love it. And it works with your breath. Breathe out and lift and breathe in. Let's do it with both hands. So both hands push to the side and then lower. And as I'm pushing, I'm pressing my palm into the other palm. So it looks like that. And it really doesn't matter. It's how it feels. The leg movements are all the same. Shifting from one thigh into the other. And begin to turn your head, look at your hands. Great. And drop the shoulders. So once you get used to the move, you add in the flow and the release. And you just begin to enjoy that feeling. It's energy all around your body. One more time. So let the hands drop. Come back to both knees bent and bring one hand on top of the other and just stir it up. Circle, and as you circle the arms, get into the waist and go deeper into your legs. Yeah, good. Keep the chest high, squeeze your bum. Great, give me one more and pause. Now go the other way, so the corkscrewing the other way. So you're still going down and up. Down and up, down and up. Don't overextend the arms. Keep the arms close to the body line. Couple more. Great, one more. Lovely. Now bring the hands down and then breathe in, lift. Start from the beginning. Drop the arms in front. Drop. So you're now making the move bigger, stronger, taller. Breathing in as you stretch up, dropping down as you breathe out. Change direction, Turn, look to the side, face the front. Other side, face the front. Drop. Good, so press your feet firm into the floor and really squeeze your bum as you press the feet down. Can you feel that? You feel your glutes engaging as you press your feet down. Nice loose shoulders, feeling quite warm. Hands in front. Drop the arms in front and look up. Good. Really excellent. Couple more of those, just getting into the shoulders and the breath. And then bring the hands down nice and slow. Bring this hand to your waist. Shift your weight, come over to your knee, and then draw the silk all the way up. Come down towards the knee. So it's almost as if you're holding that thread between your thumb and finger. Breathe out and breathe in. Lovely. So you play with this. See if you can come a little deeper into the legs. Warm the thighs a bit more, especially the inner thigh and the top of the thigh. Good. And then once you're comfortable with the move, the mechanics, start to lose yourself in the flow. Enjoy the flow and the energy. One more. And then both hands. So one hand, the palm, presses into the other palm and then you drop back. Press the palm into the other palm and drop back. So this is about pushing away negativity, feeling the energy in that flow and letting go. Even if you don't believe it, just set the intention. Push away tension. Good. Dark, misty cloud, push it away. And bring in fresh energy, blue, light. Good. Couple more. And one more. Lovely. Drop the arms, roll the shoulders, and take one hand on top, doesn't matter which, and then come down. So it's a circle down. Keep the hands fairly close to the body line as you sink deeper into your legs. So it's a thinly disguised wide squat. Legs and glutes working. Chest high. Lovely. Gonna do one more. Pause so you can recalibrate the other way. So you're still coming down and up. Great. But you're doing it by lifting a little higher each time. Good. And finish there. Breathe in. And then just bring the arms down. Bring your feet in and roll your shoulders. And take a moment to find your posture. Find your feet. Rock forward and back into your toes. And make sure your feet are underneath your hips. Draw your belly in and roll your shoulders back. When you're ready, lift your arms all the way to the sky and link your fingers. Press your palms to the sky. How does that feel? Do you feel that you're in a line? Ear in line with shoulder. Now rock up onto your toes. Good, and rock back down into your heels. Rock up onto your toes and down into your heels. And do that a couple more times. For me, my feet, especially one big toe, very arthritic. So I'm working on mobilizing my toes. So you know yourself best. Find out what's going on. Well done. The sponginess of the carpet is your gift right here. It makes the balance harder. However, it helps to support the sole of the foot. Of course I'm going to challenge you some more. Come up onto your toes. Now bend your knees whilst keeping your arms up. Yay, good thighs. Now press through the balls of the feet and drop the heels and drop the arms for a moment. Roll the shoulders. We'll do it again. Breathe in, climb up. Link the fingers. Press the palms to the sky. Rock onto your toes and down. Rock onto your toes and down. Good, so we're spreading the toes, pushing into the heels, and then stay on your toes and bend your knees. And what I'm looking for is placement of the knees. You don't want the knees to spread, you want the knees to line up with your hips. Press through the ball of your foot, bring the heels down and release. We'll do 2 more. Inhale, take the option. If you don't want to lift the arms, totally get that. Come up onto the toes and drop. Up onto the toes and drop. Couple more. Good. And then now up onto your toes and bend the knees. And you decide, could you go a bit lower this time? No, Adele, that's crazy. Press through the balls of your feet. And this is where you keep the integrity of the knees in line with the hips. Let go. Sweet relief. Roll the shoulders. It's more active than it looks, isn't it? So one last time, breathe in. Press the palms up onto the balls of your feet and drop down. Up onto the balls of your feet and drop down. 2 more. Feel that lovely long length in your body, that big stretch. Now stay on your toes, bend your knees and keep your arms up. Oh, keep your arms up. Good work. Now press through the balls of your toes and then climb and release. Roll the shoulders, kick out the legs. I'm just going to change my background music. Roll the shoulders. Take your legs wide and send this foot to that wall. So the toes face that wall and your other toe faces forward, or your other foot faces forward. So you're making an edge. Work with fairly straight legs. Might not work, you might want to bend the knee to soften, that's fine. But look towards me and lift your arms, that's it. So what we want to do is twist our hips. What I'm encouraging you to do is bring your hips forward, facing forward, so that you feel the inner thigh working hard. Now lean over to touch that wall. Touch the wall. Can you see yourself? Can you see your arms are in a beautiful straight line? That's incredible. Good. This hand comes towards the knee and this arm comes up. So this is triangle. Look up and use the top arm to open across your chest. It's a gorgeous stretch. Look up. Oh, so you've got the stretch across your chest and you've got that, I'm going to call it a twist, but you've got that rotation in your spine. Hold it there. You're going to love the next bit. Turn your eye gaze to the floor. Makes a big difference. Look at the floor, look at your toes. Bend that knee and step your back foot in. You ready for lift off? Lift the back foot. Yes, hold it, hold it, hold it. Now lift it higher and lift the arm to the sky and stay with me for a few seconds. Arm up and the other arm down. Hold it. This is called floating half moon. And all we're going to do is turn. So turn so the palms face the floor and the back leg is still off the floor. Yes, incredible. Stay there for a few seconds. Well done. Now stretch the arms forward. So your fingers point one way and your toes point the other. Give me a long stretch. Give me a yawn. Give me a lengthen. And then bring your foot down. So I've kept my legs wide. Roll your shoulders. Reset your body. Turn this foot to that wall. Turn this foot so it has an edge. So the toes face me and your foot has an edge. Work for fairly straight legs. However, if it feels too intense, bend that knee. Lift the arms. Roll the shoulders back. You're in a long line from finger to finger. Lean over as if you're going to touch the wall. So I'm working, I can see myself, and hopefully you can see yourself, to keep my arms in a straight line. So I'm not doing that. I'm in a straight line. Lean, lean, hold here. And now bring this hand towards the knee and this arm in the air. This is what I was talking about in the beginning. Palm. Your palm, as you know, because I nag you enough, faces me. It doesn't do any awkward shoulder turns, which scare me. Your palm is bold. You're giving me a wave. You're facing me. That is good for the shoulder. That is difficult. So look up and show me your palm. Great. Now look down. Look at your toes. Look at your toes and bend the knee and step your back foot in. You ready for this? Are you excited? Lift your back leg. Doesn't have to be very high. And keep playing with it. Keep playing with opening the arms and lifting the back leg. Hold it, hold it. Brilliant. Stay with it. And then turn. Take your time. Be okay with the wobble. Open your arms to the side. Squeeze your shoulder blades. Squeeze your glutes. Take your crown one way and your toes the other and hold it. Great. Now lift the arms or sweep the arms forward. Fingers and toes. Stretch. Lengthen. Feel the spine lengthening. Your fingers stretching. And then land the foot. Whoa. Good work. Bring your feet in. Roll your shoulders. Paddle through your feet. These are things that I need to do. I'm always giving my feet some love and some kindness and some movement. And my shoulders, what do you need? Where is your tension in the body? Maybe it's your lower back, maybe it's your hips. I'm asking you to be curious and investigate. And then be a little still, a little calm, a little thoughtful. Maybe close your eyes and rock forward and back, toes to heels, as if you're dispersing the weight in your body. Maybe give yourself a little shakedown. This is the most valuable thing you'll do all day. Listening to your body, noticing the feedback, what's going on in your feet, your heels, spread your toes. Good work. Taking the time for you. Now press your feet firmly into the floor, toes and heels. Look at your glorious knees. Let them be bouncy. They're not locked, they're not bent, they're just ready for action. Now look at your musculature around your pelvis. Pull your belly button in, so you've got that corset embrace. I like that word. Embrace your lower back. So when you pull your belly in, your lower back has got your support. Tuck your tailbone under and drop your ribs. Roll your shoulders as if you're sliding your shoulder blades into your back pockets. You're folding in your wings. And from there, the best bit, your neck. Wow, feel the back of your neck lengthen. And you remember the silk thread that we talked about? Now, it's on the top of your head. So you're lengthening up into the sky. And I love this idea that you're lengthening up into the sky whilst your feet are firmly rooted into the ground and into the earth. So wherever you are, feeling that autumnal work of your feet pushing into the ground. Regeneration, shoulders down, spine long. Now lift one arm all the way up so it joins that thread above your head, hand on hip. Bend the knees now because you're going to move and lean over. How deep do you want to go this morning? Bit further. Oh. And then push the hand onto the hip to climb up and take the other arm up. Good. Push the hand onto the hip. So I'm not pushing my hips, I'm pushing my hand onto the hip to make the stretch bigger. It's the biomechanics. I love that. And then climb up. And over you go. So it's an easy stretch. It's a big opening move. You feel the breath out as you stretch over, and you feel the breath in as you climb up. What I'd like you to be conscious of once you've brought in the mechanics and the breath are your hips. Hand on hip to give you ballast, to give you support, but feel the stretch down the side of your body. And if you yawn, I'm in heaven, because that means you're breathing and releasing and opening. So there's a lot of effort that could go into this. And release. Fabulous. So make it a bit stronger by taking the support away. Hand goes under. Oh, I can hear my spine recalibrating. Recalibrating or clicking. Oh, and then climb up. So add in more and more complexity. Look up. Look under your armpit to the sky. Good. Now breathe in. And look up. Oh. Great stretch. We're going to do one more because I'm in love with it. Good stretch. Oh, breathe out. Inhale, open your heart. Thank you, that looked fabulous. And then over to the other side. Open your heart and land your arms. Roll your shoulders. Brilliant. So this time, both hands come up to shoulder height and then lower. So mindful movement. Oh, who's got time for mindful movement? Well, if we did, our mechanics would work better. If we just spend a few moments analysing what's going on in our body rather than our heads, it will have a huge effect on how you hold yourself and the strength in your body, your proprioception, your awareness grows. Think of yourself as an athlete, and athletes always think through what they're going to do before they take the shot. So that's what you're doing here. You're pinning your shoulder blades down your back, you're gripping with your tummy, maybe put a squeeze on your bum, and then change the move. Take one arm up and one arm down. Now feel it across the chest, centre, and the other side. Feel it across your heart, your chest, and keep floating. I use that word deliberately, float. The arm is floating and the energy is across your chest and your upper back. I'm gripping. You can use a different adjective. I'm recruiting my tummy and my glutes so that I don't do this. I'm keeping my body as still as possible. And that focuses, this is the biomechanics, this is mindful movement, focuses across your chest and your upper back. And when that's all switched on, shift your weight and lift your opposite knee. And then lower. So give yourself some self-compassion, give yourself some beautiful grace, knowing that you're working on a mat, possibly on a carpet. You are working twice as hard. Good. So if you wobble, it's not a problem. It's like adding in an extra layer of intensity. Work. So be comfortable with the wobble. I did this yesterday after I'd been travelling. Oh my word, I was all over the place. So just be generous with yourself. Be really self-compassionate with yourself and notice how it feels. Every day is different. Every body is different. Pause. Open. Open the knee, give me a moment here, and then take this foot behind you and give me a bend in the supporting knee, a one-legged squat, and then take the knee to the side and bring the knee forward and land the foot. Other knee, take your time. That's level 2. Now starting to open the arms and the knee, that's adding more load. Now take the foot behind and bend the knee and then climb up and come forward. So you can see clearly which of my legs is stronger than the other. So where is the injury, or where is the imbalance in your body? Which side wobbles a bit more? And it's all good, it's all information. You can see, can't you, the instability in my knee. Am I annoyed? No, I embrace it. I'm going to do one more on each side, and I want you to embrace your wobbly side. Spend more time on the leg, the knee, that needs your attention and your love. And lower, and the other side. So find your wobbly side and work on it a bit more so that you strengthen the joint. Good. So this is working on so many levels. It's working on a muscular level, it's working on a brain level, and it's working on your nervous system. So bring your feet to the floor and roll your shoulders and just turn your head side to side whilst dropping your shoulders down into the pockets, into your back. Brilliant. I'm going to step to the back of my mat, and so that you face the front of your mat, and give me a full body stretch. Climb up onto your toes and look up. Now bring your hands down and look down your body. So in Pilates we talk about your bottom being up against the wall and you're folding forward. Get to the floor and take an awareness into your neck. Drop your head and maybe gently shake out the head and shake out the arms and the shoulders. And then bend your knees and start your journey back up as if you're folding, as if you're opening every bone in your spine. Find your full posture, shoulders into your back pocket and up onto your toes. So do that a couple more times. Drop. And your pace is really interesting. How fast are you taking this move? Bend the knees, because there's all sorts of information there. It's the length of your breath. It's something that we are passing through quickly. So just be really observant, mindful. What am I working quickly? And where am I pausing? Is it your neck? Is it your lower back? Is it your glutes or your hamstrings? What is the information that you're receiving? Straighten your legs, bend your knees one last time. So listen out, observe. It's like a stretch, a yawn for your back. And then stand tall. Last time, and we'll come down onto the floor. So breathe in, bend the knees because you're moving. All those tension spots in your spine. Drop as deep as you can and lengthen and look between your knees. Good, so this time bend the knees and bring your hands forward. So you're bringing your hands underneath your shoulders. Squeeze your bum. You've been working with me a while, so we know that we're going to hold this power move. Lift up through your shoulders, lift your chest and push your heels away. Do you remember the silk thread, the top of your head? So you're pushing your head one way and your heels the other. Have I held this too long? Yes. Drop to the knees, relax your toes, push your bum back and give in. Breathe in and give in some more. Breathe out. Inhale and exhale, give in some more. Breathe in and push back. So the longer we work together, the more we get used to the moves, my way of teaching, and the more depth you can get from the moves. So you know what you're doing. You can play with what you're doing because you're not trying to figure out what I'm saying. You're getting into your body. So hold it there and find out what's going on.